You ever feel like your body's holding on to fat like it's Bitcoin in 2011? Yeah, me too. But here's the good news. There are foods out there that basically do your diet for you. We're talking almost zero-calorie foods that keep you full, boost fat loss, and bonus don't taste like cardboard. Some of these foods literally burn more calories to digest than they provide. Others are full of water and fiber, tricking your stomach into thinking you just ate Thanksgiving dinner. Today, we're diving deep into 20 incredible foods that are your secret weapons for feeling full and burning fat, without making your diet feel like a punishment. 1. The magic swaps. First up, Shirataki noodles, aka konjac noodles, aka the thing you eat when you're pretending not to miss pasta. At just 20 calories for an 8-ounce serving, compared to 300 for regular pasta, these are a total game changer. They're packed with insoluble fiber, meaning you absorb practically nothing. It's like a magic trick for your metabolism. This unique fiber, glucomannan, swells in your stomach, creating a feeling of fullness that regular pasta could only dream of. Imagine sitting down to a hearty bowl of what feels like noodles, knowing your net calorie intake is effectively 7.5 calories. That's less than a single Tic Tac. Shirataki noodles are truly one of the best carbohydrates for anyone serious about fat burning. They're flavor neutral, meaning they absorb whatever delicious sauce you pair them with, making them incredibly versatile. Add some sauce, veggies, lean protein, and boom. You've got a legit meal that whoa and haunt your calorie count. Next, we've got slim rice. If you're cutting and your body's screaming for sushi, toss this into a poke bowl and lie to your taste buds. They'll forgive you eventually. It's essentially the rice version of Shirataki noodles, offering the same incredibly low-calorie density, coming in at only 7 to 9 calories per 100-gram serving. To put that in perspective, the same amount of brown rice would set you back over 110 calories. Just like the noodles, slim rice is gluten-free and made from non-GMO konjac flour. The texture is surprisingly similar to regular rice, making it a fantastic substitute for any meal where rice is typically the star. Serve it with some steamed vegetables, and you've got an almost calorie-free foundation for any meal, leaving plenty of room for your protein and healthy fats. 2. Hydration hacks. Cucumber's the kind of food you can eat on a Zoom call without anyone noticing. It's crunchy, refreshing, and somehow more hydrating than the gallon of water you keep forgetting to drink. Comprising 97% water, a 100-gram serving contains a mere 15 calories. This makes it ridiculously easy to add to your diet without bumping up your caloric intake. Beyond its hydration power, research suggests cucumbers may help reduce and control blood sugar levels. This is a big deal because stable blood sugar means fewer of those nasty hunger cravings that can derail even the strongest willpower. For maximum benefit, always eat your cucumber unpeeled. The skin is where much of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals reside, helping you feel full for longer. Then there's watermelon. This stuff tastes like cheating. It's sweet, juicy, and it's technically helping you get shredded. At just 30 calories per 100-gram serving, it's an excellent weight loss-friendly fruit. One study found that overweight individuals who ate 2 cups of watermelon daily ended up consuming fewer calories overall, leading to fat loss. In contrast, when these participants consumed the same number of calories from cookies, they felt significantly less full, leading to overeating and fat gain. This led researchers to conclude that daily watermelon consumption could reduce body weight, BMI, and even blood pressure. The high water content, to 92% to be exact, activates stretch receptors in your stomach, sending signals to your brain that you're full, which helps reduce overall caloric intake. The only downside? You'll pee like a racehorse. But hey, small price to pay for a delicious fat loss-friendly treat. If you haven't tried zoodles yet, what are you even doing? They're like pasta's humble, low-cal cousin who studied abroad and discovered yoga. Zucchini is not only mostly made up of water, but it can be used to replace one of the highest calorie carbs out there, pasta. All you need is a spiralizer, and you can very easily crank out some zucchini noodles. These noodles can be used in many delicious low-calorie meals. One simple option, for example, is to cook them. Add salsa and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Zucchini contains only 17 calories per 100 grams. Meanwhile, the same amount of pasta contains a whopping 131 calories and is much less filling. Research indicates that zucchini might help reduce and regulate blood sugar levels, which is super beneficial for managing hunger cravings. Prepare to be amazed. 3. Snack attack defense. It wiggles, it jiggles, and it doesn't mess with your macros. Basically the opposite of your ex. Sugar-free Jell-O is your secret weapon for satisfying that sweet tooth without sending your caloric intake skyrocketing. This tasty snack contains only 5 to 10 calories per serving and can genuinely help curb those intense sugar cravings. Aside from the incredibly low amount of calories, it contains gelatin, which has been shown to help reduce appetite and increase feelings of fullness. There are even brands that contain no preservatives at all, and you can easily take them on the go with you. Win-win. Pickles. Great for cravings, terrible for first dates. Whole cup is just 17 calories, and they offer a unique, tangy flavor. A single medium-sized pickle contains only about 1 gram of carbs. Since pickles are fermented in brine, they offer a unique and satisfying flavor. For a sweet taste, you can get bread and butter spears with no sugar added, costing around 5 to 7 calories per spear. The one thing to be careful with is the high amount of salt, which can lead to temporary bloating. But unless you need to look your very best very soon, that water weight is easily flushed out later. Just don't drink the pickle juice unless you're a 90s wrestler. Now, I know chewing gum isn't technically a food, since you don't swallow it. But tell that to your stomach when it has 3 p.m., and you're re-stuck in traffic thinking about donuts. If you're looking for a way to reduce cravings between meals, consider sugar-free chewing gum, which usually contains less than 5 calories per piece. Research showed that people who chewed gum consumed 68 fewer calories at lunch, and they didn't end up compensating by eating more later on. Chewing gum also helped participants satisfy their cravings and resist high-calorie snacks. Just choose wisely. There are many delicious flavors out there, but don't eat an entire pack at once. 4. The Fiber Flex Celery. People often say it takes more calories to digest than it gives. Well, that's not entirely true. It's still ridiculously low in calories and super hydrating. At about 95% water and only 14 calories per 100 grams, celery is an excellent snack for dieting. If you're dipping it in peanut butter, you're doing it wrong. Interestingly, aside from assisting with weight loss, it might provide additional benefits for men. For example, one study found that supplementing with celery leaf extract led to an increase in sperm production, beneficial for fertility. Data also indicates that celery might help you control your blood pressure, likely because it contains nitrates. This can also help with one of the major side effects of having high blood pressure, which is erectile dysfunction. So, gentlemen, load up. It's basically cabbage that went to culinary school. Bok choy, a fantastic cruciferous vegetable, is a Chinese white cabbage variation. It's made up of about 95% water and only has 13 calories per 100 gram serving. It's a great addition to soups, which themselves tend to score low in calories. While scoring high in relation to filling up your stomach, you can also steam it, stir-fry it, or just eat it like a sophisticated rabbit. Radishes are like the wasabi of the vegetable world, tiny, punchy, and weirdly satisfying. These vibrant root vegetables are full of potassium, vitamin B6, and vitamin C. They're 95% water and contain about 16 calories per 100 grams. They also contain some fiber and are excellent for your teeth, gums, nerves, hair, and nails. Throwing them into a salad can help add some flavor without the caloric baggage, giving your meal a fresh, peppery kick. 5. Sauces, dressings, and flavor bombs. You know that beautiful low-calorie salad you just built? One addition can turn it into a caloric disaster. The dressing. Fortunately, Walden Farms swoops in like a superhero. Technically, it's flavored water with ambition. Salad dressings often contain large amounts of oils that can significantly increase the caloric value of any given meal. Fortunately, you do have alternatives at your disposal. Walden Farms offers calorie-free salad dressings that contain no fat, carbs, or sugars. They offer a wide range of dressings, including French, bacon, balsamic vinaigrette, raspberry vinaigrette, and much more. But hey, when your salad's sad and dry, you'll be grateful. Just remember, the calorie-free label is based on the serving size. So feel free to add some, but don't dump the whole bottle in. These are your flavor multipliers. Use them wisely. Mustard, for example, only has 3 calories per packet or per teaspoon. Frank's Red Hot or most hot sauces has virtually 0 calories and can add a fantastic kick. Horseradish sauce only has about 6 calories per tablespoon. Salsa only has 4 calories per tablespoon, making it a delicious and versatile addition. Heinz reduced sugar ketchup only has 1 gram of sugar and 5 calories per tablespoon. And soy sauce contains only 9 calories and about 1 to 2 grams of protein per tablespoon. Seriously, embrace the hot sauce. It's basically water with a kick. Just avoid turning your plate into a condiment soup, unless that's your thing. These are all super low-calorie, flavorful condiments that you can add to your meals without breaking the bank. 6. Leafy Greens and bonus picks lettuce gets a lot of hate, but it's the perfect edible plate. It's mostly water and incredibly low in calories, making it an excellent food for controlling your appetite and supporting weight loss. Every 100 gram serving of lettuce only provides an average of 17 calories. If you want the lowest caloric value, go for butterhead lettuce or red leaf lettuce, both containing about 13 calories per 100 gram serving. Add protein, dressing, and suddenly it's not just rabbit food. It's the silent hero of the diet world, patiently waiting to be adorned with other, more exciting things. Next, watercress. It's like spinach's cooler cousin who's into CrossFit. It's just like many other vegetables, it's made up of 95% water. It also contains nitrates, which provide benefits for blood pressure. Dietary nitrates can also help improve exercise performance by relaxing blood vessels and increasing nitric oxide levels. This helps improve blood flow and oxygen delivery to your muscles. Also, for dieting purposes, it doesn't hurt that watercress only contains about 11 calories per 100 grams. It's tiny, but it packs a punch of flavor and even helps with blood flow. Great for workouts. Or, just generally getting blood to where it needs to go. It's basically a freebie for your diet. 7. The powerhouse fruits and soups. Craving something sweet before bed, but you're on a diet and your stomach sounds like a dying whale. Grab a kiwi. Per fruit, you'll get on average just 42 calories, and out of those, 2.1 grams are dietary fiber. Many people experience hunger cravings in the evening, and if you're on a diet, those cravings might even become so severe that it becomes tough to fall asleep. Research shows that eating kiwis before bed can help you fall asleep. In a study, participants eating 2 kiwi fruits 1 hour before bedtime every night for 4 weeks fell asleep faster, experienced better quality sleep, and slept longer. So you can literally dream about not being hungry while your body recovers. It's pretty neat, huh? Is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable? Who cares? It's low calorie. Tomatoes are also made up of 95% water. And even though many people avoid them when dieting, they only contain 18 calories per 100 grams. Tomatoes are also one of the best sources of vitamin C and beta-carotene, both supporting heart health. They're great for your eyes, skin, and immunity because they're loaded with lycopene, as well as a bunch of vitamins, including vitamin K, B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Tomatoes are like the Swiss Army knife of healthy eating. Slice them, dice them, crush them, or just eat them whole like a slightly less socially acceptable apple. They're packed with good stuff that keeps you healthy while you're shrinking your waistline. Taking our versatile friend, the tomato, to the next level. Soup. Homemade, low-calorie tomato soup is basically a warm hug for your stomach that takes up a lot of space without costing you a single regret. Tomato soup is very effective at satiating hunger. While there are some good pre-made tomato soups, many contain additions that spike up the calories. Ideally, make it yourself. It's surprisingly easy and super filling. Start by mixing 500 grams or about 17 ounces of canned whole tomatoes and juice. Add 1 chicken stock cube. Bring it to a boil, then sprinkle in a bit of stevia and seasonings like garlic. You'll have a filling bowl of soup with only about 59 calories. 8. The ultimate zero. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the calorie-free room. Diet soda. For years, many nutritionists believed diet soda was bad for weight loss, even though it's virtually calorie-free. They thought artificial sweeteners increased hunger and cravings. But when you look at the data, controlled studies tell a different story. Some artificial sweeteners can actually be beneficial for weight loss. One study compared water to water sweetened with 0-calorie artificial sweeteners over 12 weeks with a year-long follow-up. The sweetener group lost more fat and regained less. In contrast to what you might expect, the sweetener group was less hungry overall and had better dietary compliance. This showed researchers that sweeteners could be an effective tool for weight loss and maintenance. So, as long as you're not chugging gallons a day like it's your job, diet soda can absolutely be a tool in your fat loss arsenal. It's a perfectly acceptable way to satisfy a sweet craving without blowing your calorie budget. Remember, moderation is key. A whole family pack of Diet Coke is probably not a balanced meal. Finally, the simplest, cheapest, most effective fat loss tool on the planet. Water. It has 0 calories. It fills you up. It literally makes you eat less. It's like the cheat code for your entire digestive system. Not only does water have 0 calories, but it can help reduce hunger and assist with weight loss. Research shows people who drink water frequently take in 9% fewer calories on average. Even better, drinking 500 milliliters, about 30 minutes before breakfast, lowered total calorie intake by 13%. You'll try to down a big glass before every meal. You'll be surprised how much less you'll want to eat. It's the ultimate pre-meal appetizer that costs absolutely nothing. There you go. 20 fat-burning foods that let you eat more and weigh less. Now obviously, eating watermelon all day won't turn you into Chris Hemsworth. And mainlining diet soda probably isn't the pinnacle of health. But strategically adding these into your routine, combined with an overall calorie-controlled approach, and suddenly your diet doesn't feel like a prison sentence or some cruel punishment from the universe. Think of these as your secret weapons, your dietary ninjas. They sneak in, fill you up, and help you burn fat without you even realizing it. The key is to integrate them. Don't just eat a cucumber and expect miracles. Pair it with some lean protein, use a Walden Farms dressing, and suddenly you've got a low-calorie feast. Do that, and you're looking at a full, satisfying meal for potentially under 200 calories. Compare that to a single slice of pizza. Yeah, you see what I'm getting at? Let me know in the comments. Which of these are you already eating? Are there any 0-calorie heroes I missed? And do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you found this helpful. It tells YouTube I am not just talking to myself in an empty room. And if you want more personalized help on your fat loss journey, including custom meal plans, workout routines, and accountability coaching, check out my Fat Loss Challenge linked in the description below. We've helped thousands transform their bodies and finally hit their goals. Trust me, it's easier with a roadmap and someone in your corner. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay lean, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next video.